Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video we're going to be talking about some new promo images we have for episode 4 of The Ones Who Live. So yeah, let's get into it. Welcome back to the channel everyone. So today we're going to be checking out the images, the promo images for that they release these every week. The first week they just released them, I believe, on Thursday. Last week there was Tuesday and Thursday, I believe. I know they came out in 2 batches, but anyway, this is the first batch for this week. It may be the only batch, but we have some promo images for episode 4 of The Ones Who Live. The title is What We finished years gone by. Now we're on to What We Become. So yeah, let's jump into this and take a look at these images. All right, so here's the first image that we got. It looks Denai, or Michonne, is kind of giving a side eye there. I think she might be still a little bit ticked off right here, you know, after Rick tried to fake break up with her. But that's kind of what I'm getting from this picture right here. Let me drop that off. So yeah, she has changed clothes. You notice she's not in her CRM uniform. So I'm guessing they've probably been here for a little bit, and maybe Rick just did something incredibly stupid, and she's looking at him like, what are you talking about? That's kind of all I can really get from this one. And we have Rick, and he's still in his CRM uniform. So yeah, I wonder if that says anything about the situation, that she's changed and he's still in his gear. I don't know really where they are. We do know they end up in what looks like a hospital. So I wonder if they're in the hospital right now. You know, I don't really know. But he's looking pretty intense. You know, Andrew Lincoln can give some intense looks. So can Denai. Yeah, I guess this is just what maybe they're talking. Maybe he's learning something about Alexandria right here, or something about Judith, or some of the, who knows what all, you know, she could be telling him. There's a lot for them to catch up on. So Michonne, she looks like she has tears in her eyes right here. I don't know what Rick said. Maybe they're going back over the ridiculous thing that, you know, Rick was saying whenever, you know, when he was trying to break up with her. Who knows? But that's kind of what I'm gathering right here. What do you think? Yeah, it looks like, I mean, all these images so far look like they're from dialogue, and we know that's going to be a lot in this one. And you know, Rick's given his eyebrows are raised. I assume this is just a pretty intense. Who knows? The way he's looking right now, he looks like he got some major news. Maybe he just found out about RJ. Okay, so this looks like it could be potentially later on. We saw some of these images like this where Michonne is in this room, and it looks like she's picking up the knife in the kitchen. But you know, I've never been in a hospital where they had rooms like this. Maybe this is like a break room or something. I don't know. It kind of also gives like the vibe of like condos. So we'll just have to wait and see, I guess. Now she's in the hallway. She still doesn't look very happy, but you know, they're in a pretty crappy situation. Yeah, they're in that room where we later see the helicopter through the window. So I wonder if this is like after they've talked, they've kind of figured things out, and maybe the helicopter's getting ready to show up and the action's going to ramp up. I kind of think that's we're probably going to see the helicopter at the end of the episode. Okay, a profile image of Rick. Rick always, I mean, Andrew always looks so intense. It's really hard to gauge what he might be hearing right here. This could be RJ here. I really don't know. You know, he could be hearing about how Daryl, you know, spent so much time looking for him, and maybe he's hearing about the whispers right now. Now that looks like a happier Michonne right there. I could be wrong, but she's kind of looking like she's, you know, she's softened her look a little bit there. Maybe they're getting ready to kiss. Maybe they've made up. Maybe, you know, who knows? But she looks a lot softer there. She doesn't look like the hard badass that's gonna run you through with her sword. And here Michonne kind of looks like she's surprised. Like maybe she heard maybe she just found out something that she didn't know before. Maybe something about the CRM. Now that's kind of a concerned look. Again, I know I said this before, but this could be where he's learning about RJ. He just has the look of that. Just kind of makes me think, you know, he's hearing something heavy. And, you know, could you imagine finding out that after you have a son, after all the time that you've missed out their life? Every one of these episodes, I mean, these images just look like they're, you know, they're having a pretty intense conversation. But there's a lot to be said, you know, between these two. Now here, Rick looks like he's wet, and we know that they land in some type of body of water. Some people have said they think they land in a pond, that there's a pond and a cabin near the pond. But this building they're in doesn't give a cabin-y kind of vibe. You know, there's nothing cabin about their surroundings. So I think they probably land in I mean, you know, a pond. I wouldn't think it'd be big enough, like deep enough to absorb the impact. I'm thinking it has to be a lake, a decent sized lake. And he looks pretty wet here, but it was also pouring the rain, so he could just be wet from rain. But yeah, we really won't know till we watch the episode. But he looks like he's kind of mad, you know. Here, I don't know. Now here, he's kind of softened his look a little bit. He's still wet here, so this could be in that same scene. But he's not looking all hard like he was trying to look when he was trying to convince Michonne that he wanted to end things, which was just stupid. Because she's not going to buy it. Here he kind of looks like he's being scolded, like a little scolded dog or something. I'm not sure. I keep saying that I'm not sure because, man, I'm really not. You know, there's no way for us to know, but it is neat to get to see the new images. Here he looks hurt. Here he is emotional. This is Rick he just found something out here. I guarantee you he just found something out here. If I'm wrong, come back after the episode and say, Spectrum, you got it all wrong. Okay, now this must be pretty early in the episode because she's still in her CRM gear. And she's staring him down here. So she is just radiating negative energy here. She is so mad. And this could be him opposite her in that same scene, like they just got there. You know, his hair's wet, so they could have just crawled out of whatever body of water they fall in. It could just be from the pouring rain. But you know, I'm kind of like, you don't think Rick really? I don't think Rick really wants to stay there. I don't think he cares about the echelon report. He probably wants to know what's in it, but I don't feel like he cares anything about the CRM and being there. It's all about Michonne and all that stuff last episode. It was just about, you know, trying to keep Michonne safe because he knows he has to stay and he has to try to get her out of there. And she wasn't going to leave if, you know, they were still in love, which is ridiculous to think they wouldn't be. And we're back to Michonne giving him the side eye. Well, guys, that's all of the new images, the new promo images for episode 4. Well, that's really all I have in this video for you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. And, you know, I want to give a big thank you to everyone who's been supporting the channel recently. Well, I mean, really, always supported the channel. But, you know, the channel's grown a lot here lately. And I just want to say thank you. And, guys, I will see you in the next video.